person here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for reading my article. I hope you enjoyed that. Today we are talking about ring lights. I'm kind of reiterating a lot of what I spoke to you about in our article. And I have Haley here, and Haley is one of our senior models here at our studio, helping to represent Anderson Photographs with our seniors class of 2016. And we are going to do an extreme volleyball picture of her using ring lights. And I thought, you know, what better way to be able to talk to you in video is better way to be able to actually show you. And I'm going to talk to you about the settings I use, how simple this is to get a really cool, creative, and extreme style image with sports and our high school seniors. So as you can see here, what I've done is I've actually set up 3 ring lights. So I'm just using 2 as kickers, and I'm angling them toward Haley because I want to be able to see the separation with her hair in the background. And so that's really important to me. And then I have one in front of her. Now notice the distance between my client, Haley, and the light. And then notice the distance of where I'm going to be standing. It's going to be about the same. So all this is really, we're just turning lights on and off. That's why I love ring lights. It's great, consistent, flat, constant light. And again, another reason why I love, love, love ring lights. So we're going to go ahead and kind of go through how we would photograph this if, well, Haley is our senior client. So here we go. So I'm going to start with the eye block. To me, the eye block really accentuates the intensity of what we're doing with our sports. You could buy this, you know, I got these like off of Amazon.com, a couple of bucks. Now I will say this, even though in volleyball you wouldn't wear eye black, but to me, this is called an extreme sport. So it adds that intensity, it adds that grittiness to it. And the photo we're going to take is going to be serious and intense, okay? So I want the eye black here, but I'm actually going to smudge it up because to me, that adds some just really cool intensity to it, as I said before. So Haley, I'm going to have you feet apart, and I want the ball out in front. Bear with me. I'm going to set that eye block down, and then I'm actually going to take her hair from the back and split it down the middle, and we're going to fan her as well when we go to actually take this photo because I want some really, really cool hair going on as well. So let me tell you about the camera that I'm using, the lens, and the settings. So I use a Nikon D4, it's full frame, and the lens that I'm using is not a traditional or typical portrait lens. That's okay. I am photographing extreme sports, okay? So I'm all about breaking the rules, and that's why I love doing this. So I'm using a 24-70 lens, it's a 2.8, but I'm actually going to be photographing her at about f4, and that's my typical settings whenever I'm using ring light. I need the 24-70 because I'm actually shooting through the light, and I'm going to be photographing her probably anywhere between 28-30 focal length, okay? My shutter speed is going to be 1/160, and my ISO is going to be at 200. This is one of the few times that I actually custom set a white balance, so I wanted to talk to you about that. Because these ring lights are daylight balanced, they're at about a 5500 Kelvin, I want to be able to get a little bit of a cooler temperature. When I shoot on auto white balance, my images actually turn a little yellow, and that's not what I want out of my extreme sports, or actually even our headshots that we do. So I'm going to go to a Kelvin temperature, and I typically set it at about 4350. I do that because I want to offset that yellow, that orangey glow that happens when you're shooting with white or with auto white balance. So I want a little bit of a cooler image. So that's what I'm going to do. We've got the eye block going. We're going to have her hold the ball, kind of stretch it out, serious, intense. I'm going to have her bring her chin down. We're going to fan her. Chelsea will come in here, and we're going to get an awesome picture for her. Here we go. All right. So Haley, I'm going to have you bring your chin down a little bit right there, looking at me. Serious and intense. Awesome. Whoops. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Elbows out. A little bit more. Perfect. And lift this one up a little bit for me. Perfect. There we go. Serious and intense. I'm going to move that. Here we go. Awesome. Excellent. Chin down a little bit more. Right there. Perfect. Don't move. Love it. Oh. Look at your eyes. Do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
Yes. So this is the first time Haley is seeing this, and that's what I wanted to do. This is a true live session. And so we're going to add some really cool grit and some texture to the background of that. But the way your eyes light up, and then in the video, we'll actually show you a straight off the camera, and then we'll show you the final image so that you can see that as well. So you did an awesome job. That's all I want out of that. Super quick and easy. And just kind of also to recap some of the other things that we've got in the article, I want to give you an action plan, okay? I'm actually going to give you two. One, I want you photographing like this. This is a great way to bring in senior clients, maybe that haven't been exposed to a type of extreme sports in your area. Whatever lights you're going to use, it's really about the pose, the accessories, you know, how we're using the eye black, the fan, the intensity of the expression that she has. Those are key to everything that I do with our extreme sports. So whatever your lighting is, as you can see, I'm using ring lights. To me, this is easy. I turn them on and I turn them off. No brainer. But I also want to give you a second action plan. And remember in the article I talked to you about the Chamber of Commerce and how I revolutionized, redesigned everything that we do with our Chamber of Commerce locally. And I've given this action plan to several of you that have been in my classes before. So if you haven't done it, or if you're new to my workshops or new to anything that you've heard me talk about, your action plan is to reach out to your Chamber of Commerce and go in. I want you looking at those headshots. What do they look like? You know, is there inconsistency going on? As you can see in the photo that I listed in the article, the before and the after, and the difference that came about that. And now there's fluidity, there's creativity, there's a consistency and a brand to our Chamber of Commerce. And so that is a great place to start when you're reaching out, trying to get commercial clients. So the article will kind of go into a little bit more detail, but I wanted to give you that second action plan and a reminder to make sure you're making it happen and reach out to your Chamber of Commerce. So look forward to hearing all your amazing comments on, message me, let me know how things are going. Send me your images. If you have questions, let me know. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for reading my article. We'll see you next time. Bye.